Yeah.
Yes. We're back.
That's some great songs you have there, Jamal.
Oh yeah. I mean, you could probably already hear the background, but yes. Yes, we are back. This is the fucking FnB podcast. This is episode 20, my friend. 20 weeks straight. We're here back, your two favorite FnB guys, waiters of the year, as we like to call ourselves.
Yeah, we both won that award at the awards ceremony
exactly.
last night.
If you weren't there at the FnB Awards, you missed out. That means your service wasn't good enough. But yes, welcome back to the FnB podcast, episode 20. Jamal, Logan, we're here. This is our second video. We're at Thunder Studios. This is our first time being here, but it looks like a good studio. We might be fucking with them more often.
Yeah. I mean, it's a legit place.
Yeah, super legit.
So we're doing come-ups right now.
Yeah, exactly. If you've seen video 1 to video 2, we definitely stepped it up for sure, I would say. They have like 5 or 6 studios here. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty tight.
Yeah. My initial thought was like when you see people recording for their music, like in music videos, or even like when you watch behind the scenes like documentaries of like different famous artists, that's what it is. Like it's always like hallways that lead to different rooms that are set up for it, and that's what this place is. It's amazing, dude. It's inspiring a little bit, you know.
Oh, that's for sure, bro. I mean, just as being a producer myself and trying to make it, getting to the studio was just always one of the hugest goals. Like, I just want to be in the spot where you see the big ass fucking mixer board.
Oh yeah.
You see the hallways and the doors.
The window where and you talk to them through
exactly.
that
Like, hey, bro, you hear me? Like,
yeah.
So I mean, even my first time being in a professional studio, I was like, oh fuck, totally inspired. Like, oh shit, this is what I'm supposed to be doing and shit. But yeah, super fucking tight.
Yeah.
Then
not to mention, we were completely lost.
Oh, fight. 30 minutes into our studio session time.
Yeah.
Just trying to find the entrance to this motherfucker was crazy.
But now we know.
Yeah, for sure. Super tight sick shit though.
A little bit rougher neighborhood, but it's all good.
Exactly.
That's what you need. You need a little rougher neighborhood. You get a little space. You make magic happen after that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, little culture, little color in us.
Oh yeah. So Jamal, well, do you want to talk about do you have any FnB stuff from this week or anything that's happened to you recently? How's your Christmas FnB life going? Is there
honestly, to all of our listeners, viewers, to our, to me and you ourselves, Christmas is usually our busiest time.
Yeah.
It's festive in some places, usually just where the money's coming in.
Yeah.
Guests are coming in, tipping good, slamming. Hasn't been that good though.
Yeah.
Hasn't been that good at all, I would say, realistically.
Hotel and restaurant, struggle city.
Can't complain. Saturday has been my day though. Every Saturday of that last 3 weeks has been that day where I've made the money. But
the cash cow day.
Bro, we had a large party of 120 people.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
You assume that's gonna be some good shit. Action, 120 people, that's 120 covers, quote unquote, farewell party, good money. I was stuck with the walk-ins.
Ooh, you didn't even get the 120?
Which is whatever. I'll do what I get took. But I mean, just
struggle.
Even the people with the party took cracks, bro. I made $86 that day after tip out.
Ugh. When you do the math on that,
Painful.
$86 a day. If you were to work 5 days a week, at $86 a day, that's, oh my god, I'm gonna try to do math right now. 400.
I gotta
$400. That's $400 a week. $400 a week times 4 weeks a month. That's $1,600. Dude, that's not even 20 grand a year, bro. That's poverty, dude.
That shit's crazy, bro.
That's poverty, dude.
You know, the funny thing is $70 more, and you're at $150.
Yeah. And now you're making $40,000.
So that motherfucker just jumped. Like, that's crazy for sure.
You're in the next tax bracket. But that's the game that we play, you know? It's kind of a Russian roulette, like the hand you're dealt as well.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
You know, someone could come in and start ordering all kinds of shit and rack up $1,000 bill. You never know.
Yeah.
And they could take care of you or they cannot. You know?
They literally could come to a restaurant, spend $100,000, and give you $0. Like,
yeah.
And you technically can't say shit about it, can't do nothing about it. Like,
you just got to take it for what it is. Like, damn, that guy tipped me super shitty.
So, definitely being a waiter or being a tipped employee for sure is very lucrative. It's just that.
Does concierge make good tips? Because if we're going to talk about like other tipped positions, I mean,
let's get into that. It's actually a good topic because concierge, my friend's wife, hotel concierge, 5-star hotel, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
She was making $18, $19 an hour.
Not bad.
Already. And then she gets 10% commission on just like room upgrades and shit like that.
Wow.
So I think if they go from like a regular room to like say like an oceanfront room, it's like extra $100. You might make like
$10 or something.
Yeah, something like that.
$10
it might
is
even be
$10,
more than that, but at the same time, and you get tips from your guests just because
you tell them to go to this nice place, or you tell them these activities and you set it up, and then they give you some money for that, right?
Hotel wise, where I was working at, your concierge was your everything. So they're gonna walk you to your room. They're gonna be your pinpoint person.
Oh, the concierge was everything.
Yeah. So at the hotel, I want to say they only had bellman left, and they eliminated every other kind of like front desk position, and everybody was concierge besides the bellman.
Really? So not even like a hotel check-in person?
Everybody does that. So you reach your person, they take you to your room, say you need some shit, you call them. Like that's your pinpoint person.
So they're basically like a guest services, like kind of like a butler, like
almost like that.
Yeah.
But still concierge. I'm still at the front desk. I'm still here to help everybody, but at the same time. So she was getting good money.
That's actually pretty smart. Is it good to funnel that position into one person? Because there's less people with their hands on it, so there's less.
You know the hotel, bro. They got the ideas to make that 5-star service. Yeah. So,
all in one person. If you put the right person in that position, man, they got it.
So she was doing good. Her husband was a hotel bartender, so he's making $25 an hour plus tips. Yeah,
he's making $100K a year, probably.
Yeah, he's
closing
making
in on that.
And she was getting close though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was probably making 70 or 80, I'm guessing.
Oh, they're chilling then.
Yeah. Well, that's a good ass tip position.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, obviously, so there's the concierge, which is a good ass tip position. Do you think, is front desk by itself a tipped position or not really, right?
Like I don't think the front desk person
that stands at the computer and it's like, "Hi, Mr. Jenkins, like your room is 470."
The person who maybe carries your bag will get the tip, I believe.
Yeah.
For the most part.
So like the bellman guy will get the tip, and you should give him a couple $.
He's doing the service for you in that sense, for sure.
And of course, valet is another tipped position as well.
I want to say that Kai told me like valet at like Hani Kalani or whatever hotel,
Kalani or something.
Whatever hotel in Maui and shit was like golden. Like,
you're in like Flynn.
I mean, you're getting $10 per car, but you're doing 150 cars. Like, exactly. So it's like,
or $5. Even at $5 a car, and you do 10 cars, that's $50 an
bro,
hour.
that shit works out perfectly. Like, however you break it down, and you got your hourly to still come on with you, which is usually like $10 to $12.
I need to become a valet. You see those guys running, dude. Frick, I'll be in shape after that.
Bro, I went to 53 by the Sea for maybe my girl's birthday or Valentine's Day, some shit. Some, like, occasion. I think it was my girl's birthday. Gave the valet guy, like, $10. He's like, oh, you need change? I was like, yeah, motherfucker got wad, bro.
Wad of cash.
Wad. Not singles, too. Just 10s and 20s, like.
All different colors, yeah.
Exactly.
Purple, yellow.
This motherfucker had more money than me. I was like, oh, shit.
I thought I was paid.
For sure.
Damn.
But then on the low end, I've been a pizza delivery guy, like a driver and shit. So tips there, shit. Yeah. Yeah. You get your $5. $1 for sure.
Coins probably.
Fuck, oh, keep the change, motherfucker. Your bill is $19.89. Like,
give me $20, dude.
Exactly. Like,
they're like doing you a service. Like, keep the 11 cents, yeah.
Bro, this you my man, my driver, yo. It's my driver right there. Like, this is your gas, yo, in your pockets. Like,
yeah. So of course, pizza delivery guy, another tipped position.
Yeah.
Do you think it's weird when certain places like ask for a tip that really? So I mean, I have this debate sometimes, like where, like, say you're just at a counter, you know, you order like a sushi counter or something, and all they do is hi, can I get California roll? Okay, and then they have that little iPad thing and it spins around and it's like, hey, 15, 18, 20%. I'm like, wait, you know, like
it's just like
all the lady's doing is literally turning around, grabbing a bag, and turning around and giving you a bag. Do you think it's kind of weird to ask for a tip in that sort of sense? Because I mean, they are providing a service and a food service, but they're not really moving from where they're at.
Technically, no, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Just because they are doing a service. I always tip hella good when I go out to a restaurant or wherever. But when I get to that service kind of thing, you might get the 10% from me.
Oh, I give $1.
Because, I mean, you're not doing anything for me.
Exactly. Like
realistically, you're not doing nothing for me.
She grabs, the guy says, California roll, grabs it, puts it in a bag, gives it to me. Like, that's all she does. It takes my order, and that's it.
If I'm at a sushi bar, I'll tip the sushi chef that's right in front of me.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Right. There has to be an act or service behind it besides, like, taking my order. It's like we don't tip the guy at Foot Locker.
Yeah.
Same, so, yeah, so.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Gray area there.
Yeah, it's a little gray. But that's why I was just asking you, what do you think?
To each his own. For me, nah.
Yeah. That's why I think it's kind of funny. It's like a debate. I mean, I'll do like $1 to them or something because I know I feel bad because they're usually making close to minimum wage.
Facts.
Of course, I want to help a brother out or help a sister out with a little bit of extra cash. Maybe she has kids and shit. Like, he has kids and shit. Like, I'll give him a little bit of money. But, like, when the thing spins around and says, give me a 20% tip on the little iPad thing, like, bruh, that's $4 and you're not doing anything.
I actually have a good story. Do you know the shopping, the food court in Ala Moana?
Okay, yeah, the one that's downstairs,
the big one,
yeah,
the one that has like Panda Express, like such and such here.
So it's like your traditional mall food court.
Yeah. There's that seafood restaurant, like counter, right by Haagen-Dazs. I think it's right next to Haagen-Dazs.
Is it like a local seafood? I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't been down there. In
Anybody who knows Ala Moana, it's right next to Haagen-Dazs at the right hand side. Anyways, they got like plate lunch. They got fish, fucking lobster, whatever, shrimp, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Black guys working the counter. I wanted some lobster. It was like $20, like lobsters, scuba rice, little like mac salad, some shit.
Oh,
cool. Order it. He's like, "Oh, I got you, man." This motherfucker gives me the black discount. So I'm like, "Oh, okay, all right, like appreciate you, motherfucker." Like, yo, it was like an employee discount, like $5 or $6 off. Cool. In that case, I'm gonna give him the 20% tip.
You're already spending the $20.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So in that case, I'm like, all right, bro, I got you, bro. Like, yo.
Isn't that on that case too? Like, isn't it a struggle when you hook someone up, like you give them a free drink or you do a discount or something, and then they don't. So like say like that say it was $100 bill and they did the employee thing for you. You saved $20. Like you kind of, I mean, it's kind of wrong to expect that money back, but at the same time, it's like, dude, you were gonna spend $100. I just hooked it up for you. Like now you don't have to tip on top of that $100, you know? Then they give you $10 or some shit. Like, wait, what the fuck, dude? You actually say like. I was looking out for both of us. You were going to spend that money anyways, and I wanted it in my pocket, and I could have helped you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't have to spend $120. You can only spend $100. I saved you $20 in the long run. But if you're going to tip me shitty, then, I mean, that's...
So have you ever gone, like, above and beyond for a table, birthday, maybe, like, bought them a round of drinks, do some random shit for them, and then they just said, here you go, just 15% or some shit? Like, yo.
Oh, that's why... For one, I have a cold heart, like a Grinch. Like, that's why I'm Krampus this year for Christmas.
Yo, my girlfriend's like, she asked me some random scenario, like, oh, if a guest had this kind of problem, would you automatically get him something for free? I'm like, nah, realistically, like.
No, I've got burned
so much shit. Like,
yeah.
If they I don't give a fuck if your shit is cold, look at you a fresh one. Like,
yeah. You can get the quality. I'm sorry that fucked up. And if it's worse, I'll take it off or anything. But I ain't going above and beyond for your ass.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sorry about that. Unless they're really cool and some shit. But, like. Honestly, I've got burned so much times that like I've gotten cold to that kind of stuff. You know?
You gotta be. I feel like you gotta be a little heartless in small way.
Yeah, I'm only doing it out of necessity more than now. Like I used to be that young fucking like I'm gonna help everyone and make sure everyone has a good time. But then after you give them a good time and then they give you fucking $5, like
it's like you motherfuckers,
bro. Like there's the one guy when he ordered this ahi thing like when I was like 19 years old and I tried to dissuade from it. It's this piece of shit meal that we had and it was horrible. It was always so horrible. The food quality, it came out all the time so bad. Like it was always sketch, like 50-50. They're gonna actually be like, this is good or this tastes like dog shit. And he didn't like it and I took it off for him, gave him free dessert, everything. Dude, he tipped me $0 and said food was bad. Like the fuck, bro. That's when I turned, bro. That's when I turned evil. Like, you know when Spider-Man is red and then he gets bit by the venom and he becomes the black Spider-Man and shit and he gets all crazy.
Went to the dark side.
Bro, that was the day, dude. I still remember that when I was like gung-ho helping people out and then that shit happened. I was like,
the breaking point came real fast. I see.
I got my ass kicked and I was so nice to this guy and his wife and all that stuff and I still get $0.
Hell yeah.
Oh no. And then that evil started like, you know, the voices, the whispers like, don't do it, Logan.
As soon as he made the Joker face, he was like,
yeah.
The lips thing, he's like, oh shit.
Murder.
Bro, I had a fucking hotel dinner night. You probably know the story too. Fucking, they rang up a bill. It was like 8 people rang a bill of like $1,200 and like $40. Jamal, You're the best waiter ever. Took pictures with me, hugs, all of that. Left me like $60, bro, on like a $1,200 bill.
Which is...
crushed my soul. Like
1%?
Crushed my soul. I was like, oh my God. Like, yeah.
That shit, dude. And that's why you see some servers that are lifelong servers and they just gave up on like that kind of shit, like going above and beyond. They just do the to keep themselves afloat, you know? They ain't trying to go out there and do all this stuff. And that's why it's kind of crazy when you see people that here's the one thing, like servers that have been doing it for 10 years, 15 years, and then they're still like stressing out about shit like that, like, or like trying to give people free stuff. Like, bro, like I was talking to my friend at Parade. I saw her, and she just got hired at a hotel, a nice hotel, and she got hired at like a standalone restaurant.
Dope.
And then, so she was saying like how the people at both of her new jobs are like, holy fuck, you're so smart, you know so much. And she's like, I'm 30 years old. I've been doing this since I'm 18.
like, I better know this shit. Like,
yeah, if I'm not, I'm a dumbass. And all the people are like, oh my God, how do you know so much? It's because with restaurants and serving, 90% of it is all the same, dude. It's
of course
providing service. 90%. The 10% is, I break it down to 5%. The 5% is learning the restaurant's food and all that and their layout. The other 5% is learning their computer system or whatever system it is to bring in the orders.
I've been training people recently a lot, like this last like 3 weeks, a bunch of hella new people, and that's actually the way I've been looking at this shit. And I've been telling them is, hey, it's the same restaurant shit. You just got to figure out how we do our shit a little different in the food.
Yeah.
Realistically. And then
and that's like, I love breaking down everything to like the words, what, when, where, why, how, right? So the what is the same. You're serving tables. The what is the same. People come in, they sit down, they eat, they give you money, they leave.
Exactly.
That's the what, dude. It's the same in every restaurant.
Changed, exactly. Pizza Hut, fucking
Denny's,
Gordon Ramsay's 5-star, 3 Michelin star restaurant, whatever.
Exactly. Fucking Michelin star in Burgundy, France. It's going to be the same thing as a Pizza Hut buffet, bro. They come in, they eat, they give money, they leave.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, simple as that. The what is the same. But the main difference between restaurants is the how.
Yeah.
How do you bring in the food? How does it come to them?
The steps of service is what really switches it up. But actually, think of like hotel and then think of like the restaurant. There's not too many different steps of service. Like the restaurant just takes out shit because I guess you quote unquote don't need to do it.
It's unnecessary.
For that most point, because they're not trying to hit those points, I guess you could say. But
if you do a pendulum, like there's like diner service and then there's like 5-star service, you know, and then I guess below diner service would be like counter service and stuff like that. But like on actual like serving at restaurants, I think diner service is kind of like the Denny's and stuff where it's, hi, what do you want? You just do the basic necessities. Here's your water. Here's your food. Thank you. Come again.
You know how your manager's like, don't be an order taker?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I don't want to say lower end, but just like the Denny's kind of service in that sense.
Yeah. And that's exactly what it is. The Denny's style service where it's just you are taking orders and that's it.
No shade to Denny's servers. Shout out to you guys too.
Oh, bro. They're in the struggle, dude. And I understand.
You guys probably take cracks all day. It's probably busy as fuck. And, you know.
Yeah.
$100 in your pocket. Like,
But you collect $5-10 from each table and you just rack up $5-10. Eh?
Yeah, for sure.
Know? But so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like on a side note, Denny's has mad deals like in the mainland. Here in Hawaii, we don't get the deals that like normal places do.
Bro, you can go to fucking Denny's and spend like $10, bro, and have like 8 meals. Like,
bro, that's what I seen. In the paper in Vegas when I was living in Vegas, bro, there's a paper for a Denny's coupon. It says, buy one, get one free, minimum $8 meal. I'm like, so I can only spend $8 to get 2 fucking meals, dude?
Logan ordered a side of French toast and a side OJ, and that was $8.
Yeah, exactly. And then I get a free ass meal.
And then he got a steak. He got a steak and pancakes after that. Like,
yeah. Oh, here, like, we don't get those deals, you know, in Hawaii. Like, every time when you see the commercial, like the Subway commercial, you see a little asterisk on the bottom, not available, Alaska, Guam, and Hawaii,
dude.
dude.
The dollar menu alone, like
the dollar menu.
Segue.
Oh, like, man, you just skirted right into the dollar menu. Awesome. So you read the article, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, dude, the dollar menu. Well, here's the funny thing: the dollar menu got nixed in 2013 by McDonald's.
The dollar menu's been gone for a minute.
Idea.
I'm not even gonna lie, because when's the last time you actually like
got a McDouble for $1?
Yeah, that's just been going for mad long. Fucking shit. Like, what?
Bro, I was at the Walmart at by my house at the McDonald's. I looked at the thing. The McDouble's $2.79, dude. I'm like, the fuck, bro?
I have $1.07. Like,
yeah, exactly. I was gonna die, and it's $3 for a freaking McDouble, bro.
Imagine being homeless. Like, imagine being homeless. December 30th, or what is it? December 31st, 2012, or whatever it changed.
Oh yeah.
You wake up January 1st or whatever, like, all right, let me go to fucking McDonald's.
Get all your coins together, yeah.
Exactly. I got the right amount for the tax, all that shit, my usual meal. The fuck? Like, oh, shit. Like, yeah, I can't even get a drink. Like
the McDoubled in price. What the fuck? That's what they call it, the McDouble. Dude, they knew it from the day one they made it. Like, haha, we're going to make a McDouble. We're going to charge $1. And in 2 years, we're going to McDouble the price.
Exactly.
These motherfuckers don't even know they're calling it what we're going to do. We're calling our shot already.
Knowing the price of pink slime didn't even go up, though. Like, the The price of pink slime, it went down, if anything.
Yeah. We went from grade D beef to grade F beef, and they're still charging double for it, dude.
That's just
yeah, so there's a war coming up in 2020, Jamal.
Yes.
There's a breakfast war.
Which side are you picking?
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is, I feel like the breakfast war kind of already came because, like,
it's
every spot already started doing fucking breakfast shit. Like,
well, it's already there's already been battles, dude. The battle has been waging since 2010.
The first
dude.
few shots have been fired. Like, yeah.
Oh, bruh, it's been boiling. It's like a Boston Tea Party happened like 9 years ago, but now it's a full-fledged revolution is starting. Everyone, the breakfast revolution is starting.
That's facts.
So, basically, I wrote down the four main companies that are waging a war against each other. It's McDonald's,
Ding.
Wendy's,
Ding.
Taco Bell,
Yes, sir.
Burger King. Actually, there's 5. Chick-fil-A.
I mean, it's in the sense it's like not the big 3, but it's like the fucking
Big 5 now.
what's that
dude.
shit with the presidents?
Oh, Mount Rushmore.
Kind of like that.
Mount Rushmore fast food?
For the most part.
Yeah. Well, they're just lining their pockets, but that is, yeah, Mount Rushmore fast food.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking brilliant. But what do you think is so lucrative about breakfast? So that's kind of where I wanted to ask you. So they're all waging war for breakfast, and I'm going to dive into a little bit more. But to start off, why? We want to start off, why do they want to wage a war against each other for breakfast? I have a theory, and I think it's kind of what the gist I boiled from.
I'll throw out a couple points, try to stay on topic. First, breakfast was almost like not that forbidden thing, but you get it one time a day. Unless you're going to cook your own shit. But you get it one time a day. McDonald's breakfast ends at 10:30 or some shit like that.
You have to get in and get
exactly.
it in that time constraint.
Like a limited kind of release kind of shit. But even though it's every single day. But like,
it's special because you can only get it at that time. Like, you better wake up before 10:30 or 10 o'clock and get that shit.
Because I remember when they changed like McMuffins all day. I was like, oh shit. Like, I never knew I wanted a McMuffin.
At 5 o'clock.
Exactly.
At
and
night.
so I can get a McMuffin at 5.
Yeah.
I haven't even tried Taco Bell breakfast before. Like,
me neither.
I don't really look to a Mexican. Well, I mean, they have good breakfast like in a Mexican restaurant, I guess you could say.
Yeah, well, Huevos Rancheros.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly. So they had those Mexican
breakfast burritos, dog.
Yeah, I had the fucking McDonald's breakfast burrito too. So.
Oh yeah.
I just didn't look to Taco Bell as like the breakfast spot.
Oh, dude, I know some fire breakfast burritos down in SoCal, bro. Like Southern California,
Karen
dude.
fucking tea too. Like.
Ooh. The main thing I think that's important business-wise, because I was looking at it from like a business standpoint when I was reading it, and like why would they want to do this? It's because it's actually quick, fast, easy money. Because when in the morning they want to make that sale because those people are going to work.
Yeah.
So you're
in and out,
and you're more likely to get like coffee or orange juice and make a quick sale. Give me the sandwich, hash brown, coffee, and they aren't trying to linger. And there's more people coming in, so they want to make that quick buck in the morning, and that's what they're competing for. And think about it, there's so much people on the road, rush hour, dude. That's when the most people are on the road, early in the morning, late in the afternoon. Yeah. Late in the afternoon, there's way more options.
Going to work, coming from work.
Yeah, and there's way more options to eat too. Like, you're not gonna eat Thai food for breakfast, you know?
Exactly.
You're not gonna eat Chinese food, but at night you're gonna eat it on your way home. You fucking your girlfriend's like, I'm on Panda Express. Okay, we're going to Panda Express.
Exactly, literally.
You know, so that money they're competing for that strict market, but it's a devil's lettuce kind of money though. That breakfast money. Oh yeah, but so the kind of what was saying is what was significant about each. What is a competitive advantage? So Chick-fil-A, obviously having that fire chicken.
Yeah, their quality is fucking solid as fuck.
Yeah, especially in the morning. McDonald's actually, they've been running the fast food breakfast game for a minute.
They're the George Washington. They're like the OG, like.
Yeah, they're the OG McMuffiners.
Exactly.
They throw their Mick on everything.
Egg
dude,
McMuffin is fucking classic, like.
Yeah, exactly. McMuffin. What's that? McGriddle, bro.
Exactly. That shit's fucking. McDonald's got the classics. They got the classics, the slaps. Like,
and. So that's they've held the market. They traditionally are the juggernauts that everyone's competing against. They're the top dogs.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's why Taco Bell is joining in the game, and they're actually doubling down on their value menu and breakfast value menu. So that's where their competitive advantage. Value, dude. Yeah. They want consistent value to come in.
Taco Bell, I believe, still has some of the cheapest prices all around.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Oh yeah, the quality of stuff you get, like you can get the different tacos and the burritos and stuff, and it can only be like $9, and you're getting, all kinds of like random chicken quesadillas.
Do they still have like the 99-cent bean burritos and shit, or did it go up? Is that past the dollar menu now officially too?
I think they're doubling down on the value menu. So I think Hawaii is still like $129 or something.
Yeah.
We're in somewhere like
it's the price of paradise, so it's whatever.
Price of paradise. But I think somewhere like Washington and stuff is probably 99 cents.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
mainland. But see, the main thing that too is Wendy's is relaunching a breakfast menu. So they've actually launched it before and failed. A huge fail, like $1 billion loss. And now they're doing another $1 billion investment into breakfast, dude. So but the thing is, what I read is, what is their competitive advantage? They're essentially doing what McDonald's is doing, but in a Wendy's stamp on it.
Pretty much.
So do you think it'll be successful? Do you think they're gonna? Because there's some points for it being successful. Like they're not adding that much items to the menu. They are learned from their mistakes before.
Yeah, for sure.
They did it regionally before, and McDonald's squashed them out regionally. So they basically sold incentives, aggressively advertised against Wendy's, and that's what snuffed out Wendy's 9 years ago. Now they're going nationwide, and they're only going to add like 3 people per store, like labor-wise, instead of 4.
Okay.
And they don't have to add any equipment as well to make breakfast. So essentially, it's a lower overhead for the same market that they did, and that's why it was a colossal failure, because it was like basically changing the restaurant.
They're just trying to be a little more efficient, I guess you could say.
Yeah, efficient with the breakfast. So, would you buy Wendy's breakfast?
I would buy a Wendy's breakfast before I would buy a Taco Bell breakfast for sure.
You would? Oh yeah.
Yeah. At the same time, I just like I said, I don't look for Taco Bell to be my breakfast spot. That's why.
That's true. Yeah. And I'd rather, of course, I'd have Taco Bell at night, but in the morning, like I don't want to shit my pants before 11 o'clock. Like, honestly, Jamal.
Damn.
Like a taco and some Starbucks, bro. That doesn't
I already
like
have
fun.
my apples and greens, bro. Like my shit's moving.
Yeah. I don't want a spicy chicken tostada egg breakfast burrito and then a fucking Starbucks grande latte, bro. That I'd crap my pants real quick.
But what about like a spot like Jack in the Box where they already offer everything?
Yeah.
All day, fucking every day, and shit like that.
See, Jack in the Box, they have a great advertising program too. So where they offer everything, and they have like kind of like Geico style of advertising where it's funny, you know?
Yeah, for sure. You gotta have those funny fucking commercials. That's
humor's number one in advertising, dude. If you look, I've been reading this book about humor and how it's equated to like advertising and companies and the different companies that have great speakers. The one thing that they are far and above, they're great with humor on stage.
Are you
humor
just like,
sells, dude?
Let's get some Jack in the Box, bro. I just laughed. Like, I think I want Jack in the Box. Like,
or Geico, it sticks in your head like, man, that was a funny ass commercial. I need auto insurance.
It's like, get auto insurance, bro.
And I mean, that's why if you look at the advertising for insurance, bro, Mayhem is he State Farm?
Yeah.
I think he's State Farm, right? Mayhem, funny commercials. Gecko and all the Geico commercials, funny
the
commercials.
NBA Chris Paul commercials and shit, those are good. With like Chris Paul, like DeAndre Jordan, like Damian Lillard and shit. They usually come on during like
the NBA games.
That,
right?
But like
or ESPN.
When they go heavy is when like All-Star Week finals and shit, when it's probably time to watch NBA and shit.
Same thing when I watch NFL, bro. They have the Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes for State Farm, where they're doing all these random commercials with them, bro, and they're selling their shit.
Peyton Manning and I'm assuming he's like a country singer. Or some shit.
Brad Paisley.
That's just crazy. Whatever. Like,
are they Allstate or Progressive or something?
That is
No, they're Nationwide. Nationwide is on your side. That's like my Peyton Manning singing that song. Yeah. But see, like even that has humor in it, where they're kind of conflicting from different backgrounds. Peyton and Brad Paisley, they're kind of frenemies in the commercials, you know? Yeah. So the humor and shit in sells, dude.
That's it. You gotta have good marketing. Humor, humor sells. Period. Can't really have a serious ass like motherfuckers crashing cars like. This is why you need insurance. Like,
well, yeah. Like, do you see those commercials where like, there's one, I think the lady's driving and there's a kid and she's like, "What, little Timmy?" And the car's like, rah, rah, like, bro, I don't want that insurance anymore.
Bro, think about the drug abuse commercials where the guy's inflated on the couch. It isn't really like, it's like, oh shit.
It makes you kind of like despise them. Yeah,
like, you're gonna watch it like,
I actually want to go do drugs because he told me that.
So if I do this meth, I will feel deflated like that, huh?
Or even worse, those meth ones where it's like, or the smoking ones where the people are all fucked up from it. Like the lady's missing a jaw, or the guy's like,
I might just change the fucking channel. Like, I'm not trying to see this guy. Like,
exactly. Or you know what's the most pinnacle of sad ass commercials?
I know.
That dogs and animals being abused and that lady's going around.
you. Like, as soon as that shit comes on, like, click, like, yeah, I don't want to see the puppy just.
Yeah, it's
he's got like, one eye. He's all fucked up, just like
his ribs are showing. They show a horse with like flies all over its eyes and shit. It's like, no. And then the lady's like, for $1 a month, the price of your Starbucks, you can save these animals' lives. It's like, dude, and you're asking for my money. Like, you make me feel bad, and you're asking me for money, dude. No.
Do those shits really work?
What is that?
Like sad commercials? I mean, they also have like the sad African commercials. That's where they're all the same commercials, right?
Yeah.
Just mad flies everywhere. Just mad people just looking all tired and depressed and shit.
I think it do.
For real?
I think older people or certain people, I think they work, dude. Because
they've got to work if they've been on the air for.
They've been doing it for 20 years.
Exactly, 50
now.
years and shit. Like,
yeah. I mean, the main thing is it tells a story. And because if you think about the favorite films or films in general and shows, there's usually two. There's the comedies and the dramas. That's kind of the initial split of storytelling. Either you're telling a story about something tragedy and drama, or you're telling a funny ass story where it just makes you feel good and you laugh. So I think those hit that note in your heart, and then there's those people that watch it and they're older and they're like, man, I feel bad. I got to give out some money.
I mean, they definitely do pull the guilty cord in you, but for me, I'm like, I ain't even trying to feel guilty about it, so I'm gonna change the channel. Like, yeah, because I know I'm not gonna put my $1 up or whatever, but.
Yeah, because you're not going to give your money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And even, so say we, in 5 years now, when we're millionaires from FnBpodcast, thanks to our loyal fans and friends.
Media outlet exploded.
Yeah. I would rather, instead of seeing that commercial, I'd rather go to someone and know that the money is being used.
Exactly.
Like, when you see, like, that guy, like, apparently there's a South Park episode, I don't know how true it is, but the guy that's in that, he's, like, fat as fuck, and he's going around showing off these African kids, and he's eating money. He's living a lavish life, but he's going around, little Ukwanda here has no food. I'd rather give money to someone that I know.
You never know motherfucker's second objective. Like, say we all give $1. They're like, all right, I'm just gonna take 50 cents from every dollar for myself. Like, that's super fucked up, bro. Like, yeah.
Nonprofits are very profitable, dude. They're not taxed. Like that Joel Osteen guy or the church guy, bro, he sells out arenas every Sunday, dude. He is making so much money that's not taxing.
He could drop an album and that shit would be fucking lit.
Him and Kanye, bro, they were crushing the game, dude. They were on stage together. 100,000 people, dude.
Churches are some of the craziest. You never know where the fuck your money's going when you donate that shit realistically.
Exactly, and that's the thing. Like, I've been to the churches where they pass around the hat and you put $1 in. Like, I would rather like when you see the video of like Akon, where he's actually out there giving people
Akon
like water and
shit.
stuff.
Motherfuckers building like Akon City in Africa, like,
and it's a city that's livable.
Exactly,
it's a place where people can actually thrive and make something with their lives. So
I want to say
that's where I'll give my money to Akon before I give it to fucking
Akon,
Joel Osteen or whatever.
Where you at, bro? Where you at?
Yeah,
I want to say they busted some church in Utah, some Mormon church. I want to say they. I don't believe the number. It said they collected like $10 billion over like 20 years or whatever. Dude, like that's just chilling. That was for like charity or some shit. That's just fucking chilling. Like,
I saw that somewhere too, and I just kind of read it. And I couldn't believe it, dude.
That's mad $10 million. If that's like the true amount, that's mad fucking money. Like,
that's so much money, dude. Imagine if you put $10 billion into anything, dude. If you look at how much countries in the world GDP is $10 billion, dude, it's probably like half of the countries of the world.
You could probably split that $10 billion with everybody in America, and I'm not sure how much money they're gonna get, but
I mean, if you do, I can't do numbers.
I'm not sure how many people are in fucking America.
300 million, 10 billion. It works out. You probably get like $100 each.
Hey, I want my $100, bro.
Yeah.
I want my fucking $100.
Something like that. I don't know. Probably should have been 1,000 or 100.
Yo, what if it said everybody's getting 10 grand? Like, oh yeah, we need to fucking class action lawsuit, put my name down and that shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but that's crazy. That whole Utah money thing too. It's like that was a hat thing over 20 years, bro. And it just packed up, and they didn't even need the money. They didn't even use it.
For 20 years, I thought I was donating to our church, getting our whole fucking Mormon shit straight, spreading our word, all that, bro. They could be supporting the cause, and then boom,
and then it's just sitting in their savings account. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, oh yeah, the money's going to my kids went to college, bro. My car that fixed the fucking transmission, all that shit, bro. Like, yo,
bro, this guy. They went from Salt Lake City to Fresh Lake City, dude. They're like, fuck this salty ass water.
Diamond Lake City, like.
Yeah, exactly. You look down, you just see diamonds shimmering everywhere, bro. Like this, we're at Diamond Valley now.
The purest water is from Minnetonka and shit. Just like.
Yeah. They fill the whole lake up with Fiji water themselves. They're just like, we just drink Fiji water.
Hell yeah, exactly.
In the river right now.
We have a pipeline going from fucking Fiji all the way to Salt Lake. Like, yeah.
Bro, for $10 billion, I'm pretty sure that can happen, dude.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro. Like, yeah. Buying the island of Lanai costs like $500 million. So I mean, and that's an island where people live at and fucking live their whole lives on it and shit. Like,
oh yeah. How much do you think like a small Caribbean island is? Do you think it's about the same price? Or you think it's a little more? Bro.
If Lanai is $500 million, I want to say like the Joel Osteen Island, like, or the Jeff Epstein Island or whatever was fucking like
100 million or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
it's fucking pedophile island. Like,
you know what I would like is like to buy a whole lake that has an island in the middle.
I want to say
that'd be cool.
Islands, realistically, this is an island, so I'm gonna say it's not that cheap. But from like I'm a billionaire, I'm looking to buy an island.
Yeah,
it's not that bad. Like,
yeah. Well, I mean, back in the day, all the billionaires.
Oh, even more back in the day, bro.
Yeah, like this. When I was talking to you about Scripps Ranch in San Diego, the guy Scripps, it was a guy.
Scripps himself, like
a newspaper mogul, like in 1830 or something.
Is that his last name?
Yeah, his last name.
That's
is
a dope ass name to have if you fucking run like a newspaper company. Like, I'm Jamal Scripps, bro. What the fuck you think? Like,
I'm pretty sure that Scripps probably came from that guy. You know, like
he started Script.
Yeah, like Scripps. Like, oh man, Scripps is.
That's my text. Like, yeah, that's my.
Yeah, that's my script.
That's my font, bro. Like.
And they're just like, man, Mr. Script, and then script, newspaper, script. Right? It just started catching on. Well, same thing like crap, dude. The word crap. You know why we use the word crap?
Scripps also influenced the name of the Crips, bro. Like,
yeah.
It somewhat.
Yeah.
In the name of Crips getting started, but how did crap get for him?
Okay, crap.
Crap.
So when toilets are invented, I mean, toilets have been invented for a while. Okay, fuck that. The guy that basically popularized toilets, the modern toilet, he was the mogul or the main guy pushing advertising for toilets, right? When it's coming around, maybe like 100 years ago. His name was Thomas Crapper.
Exactly. So it's just like we don't even say go. Like, I'm gonna go sit on the crapper. Just because we're taking a shit, it's just because it's a guy's name and you're just used to saying that for years. Like, yeah.
Mr. Crapper was on the toilet game, and all it's like crapper toilets, you know. So when you're gonna go, I need to take a crap.
He was the first guy. Him and his boys had the first toilets ever invented. Imagine taking taking a chick home from the pub and shit.
Oh.
1869. You're like, oh, come check me out, girl. Like, yo, you don't even got to shit on the ground. Like, I got this shit over here called the crapper. You just sit down. It's kind of hard. It's made of stone and shit, you know. And the shit's still sitting at the bottom, but it's not on the floor. Check me out. Like, yeah.
That guy, he just has a bucket. Baby, you coming home with me tonight. I got a hole.
Exactly. It's just a hole with hay. Yeah. There's shit on it, but, you know, it's better than the ground. Like, yeah.
I heard that this guy has some water running through his shit, and then it goes away from his house, bruh.
Bro, he must have been, flocking in the chicks. Like, yeah. He's got a toilet.
That's like us having like a 3D printer nowadays or something, you know?
Literally,
like
bro,
some gangsta shit like that. Oh, speaking of cool shit that we want, what's on your Christmas wish list, Jamal? I'm pretty sure this is our last episode before Christmas.
Yeah, I'm actually off, though. Christmas Eve's a Thursday.
Are you off on Christmas Eve?
Yeah, got 2 days off.
Oh, you got your first on your Christmas wish list?
Yes.
Do you have anything like that you specifically asked for?
Realistically, no, that I want. I need a new pair of headphones. I'm not sure if you can see. My shit's pretty fucked up. I've had these for like 3 or 4 years. Just been lazy to buy headphones. But that's the only thing. Maybe a fucking compressor. But
compressor?
A vocal compressor and shit.
Oh,
I don't even need that realistically, but I want one.
So do you think you'll be getting either of them from your significant others or family and friends?
Shout out to my girl. She already said that. Remember when I said I was going to get you a gift for Christmas? I'm going to get you that for your birthday. I'm going to just get you something else. I was like, no worries, babe. Like, yo, it's whatever.
Okay, cool. For my Christmas wish list, I pretty much just want stuff to deck out the camera.
Okay. Like accessories and shit?
Yeah. Just kind of to actually grow the podcast. Like I'm...
Nice.
And grow like myself as using the camera to make films and stuff. So essentially like the longer lens, a hood... Just different things, little add-on things, you know, main thing.
Actually, the only reason I don't really have a list is because...
You're above the age of 14?
Not even that. Well, I mean, that too, but I already planned on, like, buying the shit, I guess you could say. Like, fuck, I'm already gonna spend the money anyways. I guess. Yeah.
It's in your head. You're not like. I guess that makes sense because like when you're younger, you don't have a job and all these things. So,
yeah, so you're just
you have to rely on Christmas.
When can I get shit?
Yeah.
When is the day I get some shit for free?
This is what I want. It's over $100. How do I get it?
So okay, like a GI Joe might cost your parent like $10. So that's like very, very reasonable, especially at the time. So I used to be like, Mom, let me get this toy. It's $20. It's too much. Like, fuck, what you mean? Like, yeah.
Bro, $20 as an 8-year-old is like $1,000 to us now.
Bro, I fucking.
And it was $1,000 to mom back in the day too, bro. Like $20 to mom for a GI Joe is expensive, dude.
My girlfriend was like, I gotta return some shit that's $8. I was like, babe, we waste $8 all the time. Like, she can't find a receipt. I'm like, no worries. Like,
yeah, like. Even the restaurant bills, dude. We go to restaurants and we spend like $50, $60, no problem. But, oh man, gotta fight for that $4 discount at the fucking Macy's or something, like, dude.
Shit, I need that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy how it's like works around our head. Do you have traditions around your house, like your family, like growing up? Was there?
No, just regular Christmas. Gifts around the tree. Open it up. You might get open a gift up on Christmas Eve, but just wait till Christmas morning and shit.
So would your family be like a one Christmas Eve gift and then the rest on Christmas?
Yeah. Every so often, some years they'd be like, nah, no gifts on Christmas Eve.
Oh, damn.
Like, dang, last year though, like every other year, bro. Like, yeah.
See, we be opening like this. How we usually do it is like the stuff. We'll get like one from each other, and then maybe open up a couple from like grandma or something. Okay. You know, people send in gifts or something.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's kind of what we do because those are usually like the shirts and the different little things. But
Me
the
and my
good
brothers
stuff
are people
is
who
Christmas.
would, poke holes in gifts and shit, like rip the shit a little bit, like, every day before Christmas, like trying to see, like, exactly, just like, yeah.
I can see a little box, and you shake it. You're like, oh yeah.
Always, of course, like. This motherfucker sounds like Legos, bro. Like, yo.
Dude, the best gifts is like the ones you can't guess what it is too. Like it'd be like the best one's like a little box, and it's just like, what is in this little box right here, dude? Like, cause the shirts and stuff you can tell it's so flat.
It's that same fucking Macy's box, like exactly.
Yeah,
this is from grandma. Like I already fucking know.
Yeah, but those little ones, the big ones, is kind of cool. But those little ones that are like heavy and like, what the fuck is in?
My parents would hide the good shit and then bust it out that day, like.
Oh yeah.
So you come back, you wake up in the morning, you're getting up like, oh fuck yeah, let's do this shit. Now you're brushing your teeth, and then, oh snap, there's even more gifts, bro. Like the good shit is out for sure.
Did your mom like to do it like where she decorated it like feng shui style, like kind of put the big ones in the back and kind of smaller and make it?
But we'd move the shits around and all that stuff for sure.
Yeah, make it look cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's what's exciting is I mean, obviously Christmas. I know it's an expensive holiday. A lot of people. You see the commercials and you hear about on the radio where people are getting loans to pay for things. And, I mean, I never want to be in that kind of state. But I would, with my daughter, it's kind of exciting to, be able to do these little things, like to have the magic and the allure.
After a certain point, you lose that just like that Christmas feel, I guess you could say. Like, I know, just maybe like 16, 17. I was like, all right,
yeah,
fuck Christmas. Like,
yeah, it's just a holiday.
I'm getting boxers and shit. Like that's at the point get toys and like games and stuff like that. So it's just like fuck. And then once you start working as an adult, especially like industry people, Christmas is it's a day I make my money. It's a work day. Like for the most part.
I actually like March and stuff more than like Christmas now. Just because I don't know, I enjoy March a little bit more. There's less people around. Like there's less. I don't like the expectation. So when I grew up after 18 and stuff, now it's like you got to start getting gifts for other people.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, honestly, I'm sorry, everyone, to my fans and friends and family. I'm the worst gift giver to them all. I don't know what the fuck to get anyone.
I'm kind of like that too, for sure. You don't even know what the fuck. Like, what does this motherfucker need? Like,
yeah, dude.
What does my dad need? Like,
if I could, I just give gift cards and like beer to everyone. Like that's what I would love.
For sure.
Because that's what I would give gifts of what I would want, and that's why I'm so bad at it. I'm not good at putting myself in like your shoes. Like,
but the shit I want. So I'm gonna get a gift from Logan, but I'm gonna think about what I want. All right, I want a fucking game for my Xbox. Doesn't it? Motherfucker Logan don't even have an Xbox. Like, yeah, here you go, bro. Here's Madden 2018 for Xbox. Like,
thanks. I don't have an Xbox. I don't have no time to play games. Exactly. I have 2 jobs. I have a 6-month-old baby.
So even make it worse, I'm gonna buy you an Xbox. Right?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna get shitted on from everyone around me because I'm playing video games too much now. Oh crap!
But I can see how having a child totally brings back that allure, or at least you wanting to bring that feeling of Christmas. Like,
oh yeah,
the building up the hype, seeing the gifts build up over the days and months and a week before Christmas come, and shit. And then just being as a father, I want to just go all out, kind of quote unquote say.
And it's cool to just see their eyes like, whoa. Like, even when we go past different things and it's just like, oh, look, Santa. And it's just like, oh, the baby's all crazy about Santa. The Christmas tree, turn on the Christmas tree, the baby's just looking at it like, holy shit, what is that?
First time seeing a bright ass is, I've seen trees before, but now I've seen trees level 2. Like,
you can put lights on these trees and decorate it with pictures of mom and dad and stuff.
Little shit's just hanging off like
yeah, dude. My baby, she loves, whenever she, like, needs time to... Like, we need a minute to get ourselves together. So, like to
put her in front of the tree. Like,
put her in front of the tree.
Like,
what am I trying to stall,
Yeah, exactly. Just grab the attention. Just like,
oh, bro. Yeah. And then she just grabs a thing like, oh. It's good, like, to stall her,
Who knows what's going on in the baby's mind, bro, when you see a Christmas tree? Because there's smell. You have a fresh tree?
Yeah, dude.
So there's smells. There's a bunch of different colors. Do you have a star at the top or like an angel or some shit?
Yeah.
There's some shit at the top shining, looking like God and shit. And then there's ornaments, all that kind of shit, bro. Crazy.
And it's symmetrical, too, with, like, the lights going around it. It's a beautiful tree, too,
Babies they're probably seeing the tree the same way we see the tree if we were on acid or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Guaranteed, like, oh.
Yeah, if you eat some magic mushrooms, just like, what the heck is going on here? Yeah, for sure. If you have to be, like, on drugs and be all loopy to see it, like, from a different perspective.
Literally.
But that's what the thing is, too, like, why, as adults, like, it feels like our days go faster because we already have the perspective of routine. Of course. The children don't have that perspective. So it's like, exactly like that. If you ingest, psychedelics and stuff, that's what babies are basically feeling because it's all new to them. It's a different perspective on the world. They're learning every day and same thing.
Yeah, like, for sure.
Yeah. Is your family a fresh tree or a fake tree kind of family? Like, do you guys have
We always started with a fresh. And I want to say, eventually my parents so now it's just my youngest brother, which is probably like 14, 15 by now. So I think they're on the fake tree vibe now because it's just the pain in the ass to clean up all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. We definitely did. We started with fake tree, at least from my heyday growing up in my house, fake tree. Or, I mean, real tree.
Real tree, yeah. For sure, yeah. Same thing with my family, like, I think you kind of graduate to that point because this is a lot of work. You got to, all the needles fall off. It's a lot more work for a real tree. The fake tree is easy. You just plug it in, it's sectional, boom, boom, boom. And some of them are pre-lit already.
I think it's literally for your child, bro. Like, to bring that, a feeling and a lore, or to bring that, like, nostalgia back.
Yeah.
Because eventually, your first Christmas is going to keep building. Eventually, so your daughter's fucking 17, and it's like, we don't really need a real tree.
Yeah.
Unless you have, like, more kids or anything, but.
We tell her to clean it up.
She don't give a fuck. Exactly.
Yeah, like, can you clean up those needles? She's like, I don't want to.
Exactly. Literally. So now it's more even a hassle having a real tree. Like,
yeah. No one wants to clean up the needles.
Literally. So I can see that. Yeah. So Christmas is with a child is bringing the feeling back, enjoying it, and then kicking the feeling out of here. Like, all right.
What's the best of both worlds is to have a fake tree, but then have a wreath where it gets a smell in.
It's like
you just put the wreaths in the little like.
Throw a couple of real pine cones in there just to add some smell and shit. Like, that's true as fuck.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, happy holidays, everybody, for sure.
Happy holidays. Got a couple more Christmas questions for you. I like getting the questions down and asking you.
For sure.
Because our loyal FnBs need to know more about us and our hosts.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. We definitely got different perspectives from everybody too.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite Christmas film? Like, is there like a go-to?
No, I've never been a huge Christmas film person. If I'll guess anything, I'm gonna say, was it like Harold and Kumar? Wasn't like the second one like Christmas themed or some shit? Yeah. So I'm gonna say that one just for now.
Oh, okay. But as a kid,
no, nothing particular.
Do you ever watch those like old like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer,
like ABC films, like the countdown to Christmas shit? Yeah, of course.
From like the '60s or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Those things were thugs.
Fucking
the Abominable Snowman and shit.
You know how Gumby's like claymation in that same sense?
Yeah. Those things are super dope. Even to this day,
claymation's hard. Ill as fuck, bro. Like,
Bro, I was watching that, like, the commercial for it, and I'm like, how did these guys do this in the 60s,
Imagine the effort, bro. It's Play-Doh, or however it is. You're fucking, damn, his fucking arm broke off. Like, fuck, now we got to redo the whole scene. Like,
and if you're shooting it at, 30 frames per second or something like that, so you have to do that 30 times per second. Dude.
All right, he finally made it down the street. Let's start the scene. Like, yeah, I guarantee that's just fucking insane.
Normal video editing so hard. That stuff I cannot believe that to do that. Is there any songs that is being a music producer, man, and all that stuff? Is there any songs that's like
no.
that gets you that Christmas vibe? You just listen to like, I'm fucking ready to jingle bell now, man.
Actually,
I'm ready to jingle.
Blasting Christmas tunes in the fucking restaurant, but all of our hosts are like 19, 20 years old. So they're blasting all this like Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber new shit. So half these songs, I'll be like, oh, I hear Jingle Bells, and I hear something like, oh yeah. So that nothing in particular. Nah.
It's like Ariana Grande singing Jingle Bells and stuff,
which is actually pretty.
She's
a good ass singer. Exactly.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
She wasn't the best example, but you know what I mean. Just a younger crowd. But
well, see, the thing is,
I was never a huge Christmas person myself.
Oh, you're not.
Besides just the give me my gifts.
Oh yeah. Well, I think the nostalgia thing too. Is that what you're saying from the Ariana Grande? That's the thing. There's no nostalgia from Ariana Grande singing
literally
Jingle Bells. Like it's the older ones that bring us nostalgia. My favorite's always been like that sick like German just like solo like dun 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 dun. It's like a sick guitar solo. Like, bro, that's my jam right there. That gets me fucking hyped for Christmas, dude.
Unfortunately, bro, we didn't have any German guitar solos in my house.
But no, it's a Mercedes commercial for the Christmas. You know what I'm talking about? I think it's like a German or Swedish or something. Like it's just straight like instrumentals where they're just raging to like a Christmas, just like bro, it gets me fucking wired for Christmas. For like the next 5 minutes, and after I'm like,
V-Bear told me her new Christmas album was the Little John album. Christmas album.
Wait, whose album?
V-Bear. She told me that Little John's Christmas album is dope.
Oh,
she was like, "There's no cursing in the shit, so I can play for my kids." And she said, "I was like, damn, that's funny. It's probably lit."
A Lil Jon Christmas, brilliant.
Realistically, if you have a big brand or profitable name, a Christmas album is a win-win guarantee.
Yeah,
for sure.
We're gonna have one in like a couple of years, I think.
FnB Christmas album.
FnB Christmas. So, I mean, this just begs the question: do you know the title of the album?
I didn't check it out, but it's guaranteed on all major like streaming platforms for sure.
Crunkmas?
Could be. Guaranteed.
I hope it's called Crunkmas because that would be.
It probably is called
amazing. Crunkmas. That's just that's too perfect. Crunkmas.
Hell yeah.
Have you ever made a snowman?
Of course.
Okay.
Born and raised in New Yorker, so yeah, definitely around a shitload of snow.
So I may have made one when I was younger, but I don't think I made one in the last like 15 years.
Same, but
you just pile snow in like a ball.
Yeah.
Like
I never made the TV commercial round ass snowman.
Where he's like 6 feet tall.
Mine was more like a snowy mountain,
like a triangular, like a pyramid.
Yeah, with just an eye, maybe a smile, and 2 arms. No carrot nose and nothing that shit, but you know.
Do they do like a snow? So you know how they have like sandcastle building competitions? Did they ever like snowman building competitions? Do you know like in New York? I mean, they probably have to have that.
They
somewhere.
Do, but I've never seen any. But I know they guarantee it.
They're probably
if
dope
they have
as
ice
shit.
sculpting competitions, they guarantee have like snowman competitions or snow building competitions for sure.
And there's like pro snowman builders.
He's like, yeah, bro. I'm signed to the New England Patriots. I'm a snow builder, like
yeah,
second string snow builder, bro.
Yeah. So for Christmas, is your family more like a breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Breakfast.
Breakfast, same here.
Yeah, breakfast.
So like that breakfast, and everyone kind of peters out for the rest of the day.
Yeah, pretty much. It was just like after breakfast, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
It's time to go game or some shit or get down with your toys. So we normally we all go to my grandmother's house. She actually had one in like the double house where she lived downstairs, and then my like aunt and her family lived upstairs. So it was like a pretty big ass house.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like 6 or 7 bedrooms. They worked together to buy it, so it was a huge ass house, realistically.
Mm-hmm.
So that all the family would go there. There's like 4 or 5 sisters, and then everybody had like 2 or 3 kids and shit. So boom, we'd all eat breakfast, and then after we'd open gifts, shit like that. But if it was at my house or my parents' house, we'd open gifts and then eat breakfast.
So is that grandma's house in New York?
Yeah. So this is all when I lived in New York. As soon as I moved to Florida, it was just
the rules got thrown out the window.
Yeah, it was all my house and shit.
Yeah. That's cool though, like to spend that time with all the family, because then you're hanging out with everyone, and breaking off in conversations. Some people going outside and having a couple beers or something. Yeah. So were you much of a snow player? Like, would you play with snow when you were younger? Like,
yeah, definitely.
Is it pretty fun?
Yeah, snowballs, all that shit is tight when you're younger. Now I'm like, I ain't really trying to be in that kind of cold ass weather like that.
Because it's cold and then it melts and you get wet. And
exactly.
Cold,
I think you just realize, like, man, fuck that shit. Because you got to wear long johns, got to wear snow boots, double socks, all that shit, bro.
Would you rather sit by the fire and drink some fucking beer and stuff?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that sounds sick. Yeah. So I've only been in, like, snow, I think, like, 4 or 5 days of my life.
I literally haven't been in any kind of snowy weather since I was, like, maybe 14, 15 max.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you just choose to not travel in the winter?
I mean, my parents didn't really go to New York too much. We just stayed in Florida. That's why they left New York, because, like, fuck snow and all that shit.
Yeah.
Florida's cheaper, too, but Yeah, it's like, why the fuck we go there? And then motherfuckers been living in paradise last like 8 years, 9 years.
Yeah, I think that's been the common thread of a lot of people now. Like, everyone's going south. The kind of the snowbirds are the Southern Californias, the Texases, the Arizonas. Like, I saw something this morning on the little ticker on the news that Phoenix has the highest rise in property values.
Dope. Okay. Invest in Phoenix.
They're selling their shit. And even Vegas, all these places are building out, like, because those are much milder winters. People don't want to deal with that shit anymore if they don't have to,
Yeah. I mean, we talked about this all the time, moving to Seattle and like Denver. I'm not opposed to snow. It's just, I've been comfortable in the warm weather for a while.
Yeah. Well, Seattle, I think it's more the consistent climate too,
True,
It is colder, but it's not like you're going to get like New York style where it gets to like sub-zero or
exactly.
something.
Some true freezing shit, like day after tomorrow shit, where the flag stops like.
Yeah. And it's like frozen.
That's some true culture. Like, oh, snap, the flag just froze, bro.
Bro, I seen some Game of Thrones Ice King shit where Niagara Falls froze over, dude. That was some scary looking stuff, dude. It's like gigantic icicles just stuck, dude. And when you see Niagara Falls when it's like regular, dude, that shit is pumping, dude.
Yeah, fuck
So for it to freeze over like that, that's wild, dude.
Oh, yeah?
That's cold. But, like, I think Seattle and, like Vancouver and these other places, much more, I mean, it's still cold, but it's a milder...
Yeah,
compared to like that crazy bomb.
Canada, New York shit like that.
Or Minnesota or something, dude. When you see like Chicago, Minnesota, bro, like you see like, oh, it's 7 degrees, wind chill, -14 or something. What the fuck?
Everybody, you guys have probably seen the video where the guy has like the pot of hot boiling water and he's walking outside and he throws that shit in the air and just turns the fucking theme like.
Oh yeah.
Cold ass fucking weather, bro.
I always think about your car, like, man, driving your car, or even like if you have a dog, like. How does your dog take a piss?
Bro, his fucking... I remember my dog used to put little shoes on him when I lived in New York.
Oh, yeah?
Little, like, snow boots.
But when it's -17, would he be able to go outside and, like, take a piss? Like, or
I don't even know.
Off?
That's a good question.
Like...
Probably, I mean... Shit, I don't even know. Yeah. His piss just froze to his dick, like,
That's my worry. I'm worried about my dog's piss getting frozen.
Cool. Was there anything else you want to cover? We're getting towards the end.
No, I mean, I kind of just got that Breakfast War 2020. Just wanted to kind of get a little, what is it, Christmas wish list?
Yeah, for sure.
A little update about our FnB life, and just talk to you about life and stuff.
Hell yeah. I mean, a lot of shit is actually happening today, like to these very moments. Today's like the Trump impeachment day.
Bruh.
The whole Tekashi 6ix9ine trial went down today and shit.
Oh, yeah.
We'll give you all our takes probably next week. Not like a lot of information happened, but I'll just give you our opinion and takes on, we think about it and shit.
It's happening like in front of us. The one thing I noticed about the Trump impeachment, same thing in politics, bro, it takes forever, dude.
Exactly. Like,
and they're just spinning in circles, dude. Like, no wonder people get like government. When you see like state workers, dude, they're literally like 4 people doing one person's job, dude. Like, if say they have to dig a hole, there's gonna be one guy with a shovel. There's gonna be a guy helping the guy, like with the shovel, like overwatching him. There's gonna be a guy writing about it, and then there's gonna be a driver sitting there waiting to drive him back to wherever, dude.
I'm here.
Yeah, and the driver's just sitting there. Like, there's 4 people to dig one hole, dude. And then even more so with this impeachment, bro. There's like 1,000 people there. And I'm just looking at all the tax dollars that we're spending for like all these people to sit in. Like, they're all making over $200,000 a year.
It's just a big mess. I don't even know what the fuck is going on, and I was just waiting to see he's impeached or he's not impeached. I was waiting for the headline to see that. So like,
that's today. I think they're gonna vote on it, right?
Yeah, it's literally
right now
going on, if not already been passed. And it's the same thing with the Tekashi trial. He already passed on. It's just our studio time's kind of limited at the moment. So
yeah, but my main thing with that the impeachment is what I actually watched it this morning too. The Democrat, it's obviously divided in the middle, right?
Of course.
So the Democrats are trying to say their rhetoric like, hey, he should be impeached. And then the Republicans are saying, hey, this is all bullshit. So they're talking about one of 2 things, about his abuse of power. And the second one is trying to stop the Congress. So that's like their 2 files of complaint to get him impeached. Abusing Ukraine and trying to stop the investigation on him.
Yeah.
So it's so like the Democrat comes up, oh, he abused power and he's trying to stop us from investigating. Then the Republican comes on, like, he didn't abuse power and he's not trying to stop the investigation. It's so, and then they all go up one after another, just saying the same fucking thing for how long now? 2 weeks, dude, straight of just. And it's like, my thing is like, Their vote is already in, dude. Their vote was set
a long time ago.
A long time ago. Who are they persuading? They're literally persuading. Are they trying to persuade each other? They're not, dude. Their vote is already set in. They're just wasting time and collecting checks, dude. Talking about
prologuing shit. Just let me get on the mic, bro. Let me speak the shit. Like,
yeah, give me my fucking.
This
5
motherfucker
minutes.
is unfair. Like,
and I come up like, no, man, he's fucking good, bro.
He's
what
fair,
are you
bro.
talking
He's
about?
fair. Like,
their votes are already set, dude. And it's just they're just cashing in on doing nothing, dude. They have nothing better to do except do this bullshit.
I'm gonna just say it now. Can the fucking alien overlords just come down and reset the order of the planet, please? That's all.
Oh yeah.
That's only thing left.
They're watching from above, like, when do we intervene?
We need a cause to make everybody be like, no, fuck those aliens. Like everybody like, we're not racist no more. Nothing. We don't fuck with the aliens because they're trying to destroy our shit.
Yeah, like Independence Day style, like where we all unite and just.
That looks like that's the only thing that can kind of bring the planet together. Like
we band together as one Earth, dude. And we're like,
realistically,
nah,
like
you're not from the Milky Way.
This motherfucker is from the.
We're the
chocolate Milky Way. Like
yeah, the chocolate or the caramel way or something.
Hell yeah! But yeah, this is episode 20. Everybody, this is the FnB podcast. I am Jamal.
And I am Logan.
That is Logan. We are your co-hosts here.
Yeah.
We're at Fender Studios. And until next week, it's a fucking bomb.
Yes. It's good fun, my friend. Yeah. Cool.